Sagittarius, Capricorn, Cusp to your end of the month reading. Sorry, these are out late. I did have a death in the family. My grandmother did die. Maybe I did yours last because she was a Sag Cap. So maybe that's why I left you guys for last. I'm not sure. But anyways, my apologies for getting your reading out late. This is going to be for the end of June, going straight into July. The 1st of July. Okay, guys, let's see what's in your energy. This is going to be what you're thinking and feeling. Sagittarius, Capricorn, Sagittarius, Capricorn. Okay. Getting over emotional loss in the present, but feeling like you have the authority. So there it kind of is again, showing me that you're trying to get past the emotional loss that you had gone through, or that you're going through now, and really trying to pull through it as being this authority figure, taking on boss. You know, that's like going through boss moves, being in boss mode no matter what. You're like, I am determined. You may have broken my heart, but I'm getting where I need to be. In the near past, you had the third eye chakra open. I can see. Whoa, and the throat chakra, I can speak. So very interesting. You're going to, you see it and then you speak it, whatever you're speaking. In the near future, you have the accelerated motion with your intuition. Your intuition is open, and it is in the past too. So you're just keeping that intuition open. You're not going to let anything close you down from seeing the truth and knowing the truth. Okay, so going straight into the near past over here with I can see with my third eye open, with I can speak it with my throat chakra. Seeing it and speaking it, very nice. Yep. You can see that you have chances in new cycles coming around. You're going to take a chance. You see exactly what's going on, and so you've decided you're going to walk off this mountain to go get what you want. Maybe you're even giving something a second chance. With the Hermit, I believe this is where you're having your reflections of your third eye, was by going into Hermit mode and realizing that through solitude, I can see better because I've sat down, I've meditated, I've thought about it. I'm just sitting. Maybe you were just sitting in a corner, you know, on the couch, and you're just like thinking deeply, you know, having realizations that if I do this, I can have a better chance at doing whatever it is that I'm doing. With the Three of Pentacles upside down. Whatever it was that you were doing, you didn't feel like there was any cooperation at that time. You're realizing that there are other things. It just feels like, you know, you have other challenges and other things that you can do. Okay, maybe somebody was, you know, you mistrusted someone, and you're finding, you know what, I want to change because I don't trust this person. Or maybe I'm mistrusting my own instincts. Maybe I did something that I don't trust. You know, maybe I walked into a situation and I don't feel like this is where I need to be. So I need to change. Kind of like not trusting yourself. It's the perfect time to do whatever it is that you're thinking of doing. We'll figure out in a second what it's, you know, what's kind of going on here. But for now, it's like you're doing the healing and you're doing a lot of thinking, moderation, taking things step by step. Speaking of this new idea, this new change that's going on around you. For a lot of you, it's keeping the faith that you have other things and other options to whatever this challenge is, this change. For others of you, it could be a change within a relationship. Maybe you've come to the conclusion, you know, I don't trust this person that I'm with, and I need to change because I just feel like they're doing things that make me have to think about what they're doing. So I don't think I trust them anymore. So I'm going to break up with them, maybe, you know, for some of you, because there's too many secrets. If it's not a love relationship, you're just looking down, you know, deep down within yourself, having the realizations that maybe there are secret desires and emotions that are going on within you that you know and you speak of, that you need this change. You need to do something different within your life. You have too many options to just be sitting around doing the same thing over and over and over again. And that could even go with a love relationship. Maybe it's just the same cycles over and over and over again. And, you know, you're just to the point to where it's like, I just don't trust that this relationship is really going anywhere. You know, maybe they ignore me a lot, or they don't give me the time that I'm looking for. And, you know, maybe there's just too much hidden things and hidden agendas going on that I'm just not seeing. So I'm really waking up to understanding kind of what's really going on. You're having the clarity, that's mental clarity. Digging deep within yourself into your shadow side with the moon over here, seeing the clarity of what the situation really is going on. There is a deeper situation going on than that might be revealed. It might even be a little bit hidden by the moon, and you don't like that. You don't like that. So you're speaking out. Let's see what you're speaking out about. And who are you speaking it to? Because you are definitely communicating, unless it's just to yourself. Then we have a Sag card here. So maybe you're just kind of talking to yourself. Let's see. With your higher self. With the universe itself, right? Maybe even just God, the divine, over here with the Hierophant. And that could be for a lot of you. Speaking to, if they're not just speaking to the divine, who are they speaking to? For some of you, or you are speaking to your love. Maybe you're dealing with a Pisces, Aquarius, or a Gemini, because it's sitting right on top of the moon and next to the star card. So you're speaking to this love, and you're telling them, you know, I just don't know if this is going to work. For others of you, like I said, you might just be talking to the divine, your higher self. Or you might even be talking to a friend about your love. And maybe they are a Gemini. Maybe they are a Gemini, Pisces, or an Aquarius, or a Taurus. There's the Pisces coming up again. So for a lot of you, it could be you talking to a Pisces. Maybe you're apologizing to them, telling them, I'm sorry, this chapter of our life has ended. I have to move on. I have to better myself. I have new chances and stuff, and I'm so sorry. Or maybe it's vice versa. This could be so vice versa. Maybe they hurt you, and they're coming to you and telling you, I'm sorry, we can't be together. However it is, it still broke your heart. Because I do have the Three of Swords. It did break your heart, this separation. Whether it was you who did it or they did it. But you're moving forward because you know that you have fulfillment of wishes that you need to get to. And if it wasn't a love relationship, it was just you just kind of coming to the determination that whatever this other situation was, it was not suitable for you. It could be a job, okay? It could be a job that you're not happy with, and maybe you have a lot of coworkers that you worked with, and it kind of broke your heart because maybe you've been in this job for a long time. The reason is because of the Pentacles. Okay, so maybe there were other friends that you had, and you're like, you know, I just can't stay here. I don't make the money. Okay, so take it how it resonates. But over here you have the emotional loss, but you're gathering your strength together as the fire that's in you. Putting your fiery self into this determination mode. And this is where you're really starting to get that Nine of Wands. I'm hurt. I'm trying to get past the emotional loss. I am the Queen of Wands, though. I am taking back the power within myself to move past this emotional pain. Because I know in the end it was the best move. So I am taking the action for the best of myself. This is something I have to do. This is the truth, and it's justified. That if I want better cycles, and I want a better destiny for myself, I have to move. And I need to get past this. I need to take the authority back for myself. Like I said, for some of you, it could be work. With the Eight of Pentacles, either way, whatever it is, excuse me, you're very focused on bettering yourself, moving to where you need to be. giving yourself better judgment calls. Otherwise, you're never going to find the passion of what you need for your own life. And maybe you're, for some of you, it could be looking for passion somewhere else with someone, with someone else. Like, I need someone who can give me passion. I need someone who can give me more than this other person gave me. If it's not that, maybe it's work. I need the passion back in my work. I lost the passion within my work. I'm sorry, coworkers, that I had to leave. Yes, it broke my heart to have to leave you behind. But this is not suiting me. I need something better. And yes, I'm very sad because I've been working with you guys for a long time. And just to know that I'm not going to be around you every day, it really is heartbreaking. But I have to go do things that's best for me. Things that give me my 10 of Pentacles, whether it's better money, better relationships, whatever it is, it's still better achievements for myself. So you're moving, you're moving forward, over here with the Six of Swords. It's like you're getting inside your, inside your boat over here, and you're like, I'm off to do what I need to do for myself. Okay. You're relocating maybe to a new job. Maybe you're moving. Maybe you have to literally move to relocate to this job. Maybe you're leaving a loved one behind and relocating. Could be, and it's because you're moving from a bad time in your life to better yourself. Taking on better responsibilities. Maybe this job gave you a better opportunity and you have better responsibilities and things in work that you want to do. No matter what, you're going to either, you're going to make more money or, better, have a better future. And yeah, it's accepting this challenge. Protecting yourself from feeling like, if I don't do this, maybe I'm a failure. Maybe I failed myself. So very nice. In the near future over here, you have the accelerated motion with using your intuition. Your intuition is still going strong with the Knight of Swords, the Nine of Cups. Wow. The Knight of Wands. And the King of Swords. Yeah, and you're talking. There's a lot of talking going on. Still a lot of talking. There was talking going on over here. And there's still this communication going on over here. Using your intuition, still communicating, still telling, letting yourself know, what, I took a tower so that I could better myself. So yes, this was a tower that I took, but it's all for the best. It's inspiring me to do the things. So yes, in the near future, you will have a tower. But it's okay because you're going to hold tight to this tower. Towers do not have to be bad. It just means that you're bringing down the old to pick up the new. And the only way that you're going to have to be able to get to the prosperity that you want is to take a tower. So in the near future, you do have this tower coming. There's no escaping it, right? There's no escaping. And this is because in the near future, you have this accelerated motion and you're just charging ahead, very determined to get to where you're going. Using those Nine of Cups because this is exactly what you want. You feel satisfied. You even feel like finally you won. I win. I have the confidence to keep going forward. You might even have new love coming in with the Knight of Swords. That could be, well, look at this. You have some swords and you also have some other fire. So you might, in the near future, have some Gemini, Aquarius, or a Libra coming at you, or an Aries, Sagittarius, or a Leo coming at you in the near future. Okay, but that's good though, because now you have the confidence to love again, because you know that now you're emotionally set in where you need to be. You're stable, and you feel more stabilized. Yes, there's still some wavy stuff going on, of course, but overall you feel like you won. Okay, so yeah, with the Knight of Wands coming in, they're coming in fiery, passionate. And is that you with your fiery passion, or is that somebody coming into you? It could be one or the other, or both. I'm really seeing this as a person coming into you with passion, telling you beautiful things. I feel like a lot of you moved. And this could be, a new person that you're, just a completely 100% new person that you've never, you've never known before is coming in at you. They're a very determined person as well, and they're very focused on the things that they do. They have a lot of enthusiasm, so they're very inspired to do the things that they need to do. Otherwise, for a lot of you, it just, also shows the inspiration that you have to keep working and being motivated at getting your Nine of Cups and keeping your Nine of Cups, keeping those achievements going to get to that Ace of Cups, right? That 100% prosperity. You've changed your future. You've changed your destiny because you've taken the steps forward to do so, right? So with the King of Swords over here, it's like you're even communicating. Maybe you're calling people, talking to your friends, telling them how wonderful and how everything has changed. You feel more professional at maybe this new job that you have. Otherwise, you've just gathered the strength. And then for others of you, you feel like this Knight of Wands. And if it's not the Knight of Wands, it's taking on the Knight of Wands energy. It doesn't have to be. It could be any sign, but they're really coming in. And that's just that determination and passion that they're showing, that fiery energy of Aries is what it is. You're just showing them the self-confidence. And you might even be telling people, I think I found the one for me. I think this new person I'm with, I really like them. And this might be the one, And you might be telling your friends and family that, I think this might be the one. They seem to be a lot like myself. They have the fiery passion like myself. They seem to have their stuff together. They seem to be very motivated, and they are very inspired by the things I do and that they do. And they seem to be really into me. And they seem to care about what they're doing in life, and they're actually showing me how they care about me as well. Okay, so they actually have their stuff together. They're very stable. But there is a Tower coming, but, with this Tower, it's more, I really believe that it's just an inspirational thing, you guys. I really do. I really do. I think that it's, there might just be a little bit of a silver lining problem. The silver lining problem is usually a situation that occurs that you did not see coming. It's like unexpected. But remember, when you have a silver lining problem, it's going to open the gates for the rainbow, right? For the great things to happen, because it's going to bring everything down. So you might feel like you have to bail out of some situation and then hold tight to everything else that you have. Let's try to get in there and figure out what is this Tower that you're getting ready for in the near future that you don't even see coming yet. Clarify on the Tower for me, please. Why is the Tower here? The Tower with the World. Let me just move these over for 1 second, guys, so we can put these over here. I kind of move these over because I really want to know why. You've done everything you were supposed to do, and I get it. We all have Tower moments. I mean, it's just part of life, but we have the World. It's because now you have to end another cycle. Whoa, okay, so over here, what I just moved, right? In the near past, just put it here. Remember, you apologized, or they apologized and said, okay, we're done, or I'm done, or however this worked for you, right? But you moved in from you ended one cycle of your life to go into a new cycle. So something happens, some calamity happens to where you now have to end this cycle to go into a new cycle. So now you even have another cycle. So you have 2 back-to-back chapters going on here. I would assume that this would be somewhere between 2 or 3 months from now. This could be happening probably in like September. So you have another cycle coming in. So you have to take a Tower to be able to get exactly where you want to be with the fertility over here. Clarify on the World. Right here. The Chariot upside down with the Death card. So it's the possibility of a loss so that you can have a new beginning. And there is that new beginning again. But this is a different kind of new beginning. This is a new beginning of Ace of Staffs. Clarify on the Death card for me, please. On the Death card for me, please. Eight of Swords. Moving these over just for a second. So we're going to kind of put that like this so that this one can kind of be like that, so we can kind of clarify here. So you have a Tower that's bringing in this new chapter in your life, and it feels like it's mandatory for your silver lining. Like you can't get to this ultimate fertility, prosperity, and Ace of Cups unless this happens, right? It almost feels like it's kind of destined to happen, is what it kind of feels like. So with the Chariot over here, it's like, because you're not moving in that direction completely, like you can't move in this direction without this. Like, I'm sorry, it's not going to happen. So yeah, it's like, I'm sorry, you can't move 100 unless this all happens. So you're going to have to take a back to basics type of scenario going on. You have sort of a back to basics with the Death card. This is taking a stand back with the Ace of Swords, right? So you're kind of going back to square one a little bit. It's not, of course, a 100% backwards, but it is a stand back. The reason is because whatever is going on is very serious. Okay, and you have to have a resolution of what exactly. Feels like you have to have a resolution of, Sag, Capricorn, what do you really want? It's like you really went through all of this. You thought you knew exactly what you wanted. You have everything going on great, but you're still keeping something there that keeps you behind. You know, you have to figure out what is it that keeps me in this one area that I can't move forward. So yeah, you're going to have to get serious with yourself, come to that resolution of what is it that keeps holding me back from this one scenario. Why is it that I can do all of this, do all of that, but then this one scenario always comes up? So yeah, it's going to bring you back. So to get to exactly where you have to do, you have to take a Tower. You need to bail out of that energy. You need to bail out of that situation. Okay, because otherwise the Chariot is not going to move for you completely. Once you do that, then you can have your Ace of Staffs. Then you can have this renewal. So let's see what it is. Let's look and see. Like if this is work, what would it be if this was work? Do they do the same thing in work over and over and over again? If it's love, what is it in love, right? So let's go work first and figure it out. What are you doing? With work, it's 10 of Cups. With love, it's Moon. Okay, so it looks like for the majority of you, now remember this is general reading, so it doesn't mean all of you are doing this, okay? But for the majority of you, the reason why you have to take the stance back, the reason you keep going back to this one scenario that you can't get past just that one, it's almost like you have a whole rope. And every time, doesn't matter if you move, you start a new beginning, you always get stuck at this knot. There's always this knot. You're like, why am I always stuck at this knot? This knot to you is because of the 10 of Cups. So in work, it's because you work so hard. It's like you're overachieving. You're overachieving, and then with the Moon over here, clarifying the overachieving really fast. Yeah, it's almost like you're overachieving. You're moving too fast for your own self. It's kind of like your own downfall. Yeah. You're like moving so fast that you're almost to the point where you just, there it is, the Moon twice. Look at that. So the Moon can clarify on both love and that. Because look, it's the page upside down is disillusioning yourself. What is the Moon? Disillusioning yourself. So you're moving so fast that the point is that you disillusion yourself with thinking you're going to get all of these cups, and then when it doesn't happen, you get yourself into disappointment because it's like you want it so fast. And then you don't understand what happened, and your disillusionment then prohibits your success and your progress. So then it's like back to basics. Okay. So then in a love relationship, same thing. I feel it's the same exact thing. You overachieve and overgive in love and then expect all this stuff back, and then they cannot give you exactly what you want. And then you have the disappointment. And then you try to give up in love because you are looking for the 100%. Look, I mean, you already said it too. You called them and told them, look, I think this is the one. This is my Mr. or Mrs. Right. So then you have the moon over here telling you, well, you need to take it easy, right? Give it some time. You're moving too fast. So I think the whole point here is you're moving too quick. You're moving faster than the right timing can give you. So you have to go back to the basics. It's almost like you have to pull out again. You have to pull out, start again. But this time it's going to give you a tower. So that way you can get back to the Ace of Wands. That way you can start all over fresh again. So it's kind of like a big cycle, right? So just, yeah, that's what it's telling you. You know, and once you get past this, then you can move forward. But like I said, it feels like you are moving down a rope, and then all of a sudden you hit this knot, and you're like, why? Finally get past the knot, and then you find another knot again. Okay. In the near future, the angels say, in the near future, you know, things are going to go very smooth. Okay, don't stop. Okay, but yes, you have to let go. You have to let go of that energy that keeps you in this cycle that you keep doing. And that's right here in the middle now, right? This where you're going to have a tower. You have to let go of that type of energy. Just kind of go with the flow. It's almost like you get too ho-hum, you know, you get too Knight of Swords, over-determined. Because you want your achievements. I mean, everybody does, you know, but just kind of go with the flow a little bit. You will have better achievements. And the angels say, yes, yes, you will. Okay, that's even nice. Thank you for clarifying that. Okay, and for love, yes, you're working on your finances and career. Just continue to keep working on your finances and career. You know, and this one says financial issues are a factor in your love life right now, and that could have been what happened in the, you know, in the past. Why you had to go. You're like, I don't have time for that. Okay, it is safe for you to love and passion. Okay, and for the ones, you know, from the past, it was just like pretty much just telling us, yeah, you freed yourself from the person in the past. If there was a past person, for those of you there was, it was time to take control back of your life. And that's pretty much what you did. Okay, and I just feel like there wasn't enough playfulness within that relationship, and it just felt like unrequited love. And in the new near future over here, for those of you who do have a love coming in, okay, stay optimistic about your love life, and it's safe for you to love again, and the passion. Okay? And that passion goes through the whole reading. And because even though it's showing two people, I'm just keep hearing it's the passion that you have to want to get to your Ace of Cups. Okay. So let's see what animal you have, and then we'll be all done. Be the monkey, and that it's experience all that life has to offer to you. And be the pig, maintain self-worth and self-esteem throughout all these issues. Okay, and be the rat. Be true to yourself, and the universe will reward you. So just keep working hard and doing the things that you do, and be true to yourself. Okay, and that was a reading for you, and I will see you guys next time. Peace and love, my friends. Bye-bye.